Hi guys, and welcome back to Josh Hands Coins. So, in today's video, we're going to be looking at my 50p's again. So yeah, we're going to be looking at them in more detail. They're out of the album, so yeah, we're going to look at them. So this is going to be part 1. There's going to be a part 2. I've got 23 of my 50p's here. In the second video, we're going to do 23 again, so I thought that makes sense. I think I'm also going to do a separate video on the Olympic 50p's as well. So I'm going to give you my opinion on the coin, and I'm also going to give you my valuation on the coin. I'm not going to do the approximate mintage figures, but I'm going to kind of give you a rough mintage figure for the coin. So let's start. So our first coin in today is this one. This is the 1998 EU Stars 50p. This was the first ever small commemorative 50p issued into circulation. And I'm going to say this coin's probably worth about £2.50. It has a mintage of just over 5 million, but it's quite a scarce coin. You can't really find this one in circulation that much anymore, so it's a pretty rare one, and it's quite a lovely design. I do like that one. Then we also have this coin. This is another coin from 1998. This is the NHS 50p. It is worth, again, probably about £2.50. They've got the same mintage, these two, I think. So yeah, just over 5 million. But quite a nice coin. I'm actually going to put them down there. Put them on the board. Put this one on the board as well. There we go. They're both on the board at the top there. Next one's a lot more common. This is the Public Library's 50p, and this is from the year 2000. Not bad condition, quite a shiny coin, but this one is very common. I think just over 10 million of these were made, and it's only going to be worth 50p, unfortunately. That's not going to be worth anything other than 50p. Okay. Next one we've got is the Women's Vote from it was to commemorate 100 years of the suffragettes, or women's vote. It's from 2003. This coin's actually not in the best condition. This coin in good condition is probably going to be worth around £4. But I mean, it's a lovely design. I really do like this design. It is one of my favourites, actually. I really like this design. It has a mintage of just over 3 million, I think. And it's a very scarce coin to find. You don't see these anymore. I think most of them have been removed from circulation now. So that would be a great find if, you found one of those. Okay. Then we have this one. This is Roger Bannister from 2004. This was to celebrate, I believe, 50 years of the 4-minute mile. It's a very common coin. Can't remember the mintage of that one, but I assume it's a lot. That one's only worth 50p. Okay, and then we got this one. This is going to be probably the third most common coin you can find in your change. This is the Dictionary 50p from 2005. It's very common. Has a mintage of 17 million. Very common coin, only worth 50p, that one. And actually, I like the design of Roger Bannister. I don't like the design of this coin. I think it's a bit too basic. The Public Library's 50p design is not too bad, but again, I don't really like that one. Right, so then we got this one. This is another really nice design in my opinion. This is the Victoria Cross 50p from 2006. This was to celebrate 250 years, was it, of the Victoria Cross? No, 150 years of the Victoria Cross. Yeah, 150 years of the Victoria Cross. Very lovely design. Pictures of Victoria Cross very nicely. Great coin. So let's put that one on the mat. Next one is also part of the same mini set. This is the Victoria Cross Heroic Axe. So yeah, there's 2 coins in the set. Victoria Cross Heroic Axe again from the year 2006. and as you can see, you got a soldier with a wounded person on it. It's quite a nice design again. I like that one as well. Most of the 50p coin designs I like, but there's just some of them that I just can't stand. We'll come to those probably a bit later on. Okay. Next one, again, a very nice design. It's Scouts from 2007. This was to celebrate 100 years of the Scouts movement. Not bad condition, this one. I found this one in a hunt. But again, unfortunately, a very common coin. And it's only going to be worth 50p. Same thing, that set's only going to be worth about £1. The coins individually have been worth about 50p, but the set does sell for about £1, £2, that set. But the coins themselves are only going to be worth about 50p each. Right, we have the most expensive coin of part 1, which we all know it is. It's the Holy Grail Kew Gardens 50p from 2009. I know the mintage of this coin has a mintage of 210,000, and it was issued to celebrate 250 years of Botanical Gardens at Kew. This is my favourite 50p coin design. I like this one because of its design, not because of its value. I mean, even if this was a valuable or non-valuable coin, I'd still like it because of that design, because that design is beautiful. We had a Scouts coin, now we have a Girl Guides coin. This was to celebrate 100 years of Girl Guiding. It's from 2010. That one's only going to be worth face value, unfortunately. Maybe £1 if you've got a Girl Guiding enthusiast. But it's probably not going to be worth anything over face value. The Kew Gardens, it's very hard to do a price estimate on that coin. Probably about £180 at the moment, but sometimes it goes up or down. But well over £100 for a Kew Gardens. Next we have WWF. This one is a pretty scarce coin. You don't see this one too often. Found a very nice condition example of this coin. Very shiny. It's from 2011. Maybe about £3.50 for this coin, or £5 at least. It is, yeah, very scarce, and you don't see too many of those anymore. So that's a nice one. Okay, now we have Christopher Ironside. This is from 2013. This is a very common coin, has a mintage of 7 million. So, yeah, not going to be worth anything. I don't really like this design. One of my most unliked designs. And we have this one as well, again 2013. Benjamin Britten. This was to celebrate 100 years of the birth of Benjamin Britten, composer. So, yeah, this one might be worth about £1. It's not an extremely valuable coin. I do like that design though, it's a very nice one. That one was again found during the 50p hunt. I think every single coin on this desk, except the NHS Suffragettes in the Kew Gardens, was found in a hunt. Yeah, so I didn't buy the other ones except the Kew Gardens, NHS and Suffragettes. I think I found all the other ones. Right, Commonwealth Games Glasgow from 2014. This was to celebrate the Commonwealth Games in Glasgow. And yeah, this one's only going to be worth 50p. It's got a very high mintage. Again, I can't remember off the top of my head. I should have made myself a list before recording this video, but I just couldn't be bothered to, so you'll have to rely on my thoughts on the mintages. Right, we have the Battle of Britain from 2015. This is a low tier keeper on my channel. I do keep these, but only if they're in good condition, which this one is. It's quite a nice example. There is an IRB version, so New Rank Broadly version of this coin. So if you have that coin, it can probably be worth about £10, because that is an NIFC variant. But this coin on its own is probably only going to be worth about £1. But a lovely, lovely design. Another fact about this coin, it was also restruck in 2019 as part of the 50 years of the 50p set. That Kew Gardens and the Victoria Cross Scouts and Victoria Cross Heroic Acts, they were also all restruck, and I think, Girl Guides was restruck as well. So there's a couple of those coins that were restruck and some that weren't. Okay, this is a design I don't like that much. This is the Battle of Hastings from 2016. I don't like this design. I don't like how it doesn't say 2016 on this side. It's a bit of a boring coin. This should technically be a low tier keeper for me, but because I don't like the design, I don't keep these coins. It's probably only be worth about £1. Yeah, so that's not really worth anything, that one. We have Peter Rabbit from 2016 here as well. The first coin in the 2016 Beatrice Potter series. Relatively common coin. And yeah, it's only going to be worth about £1 again. A lot of these 2016s are set, some of them aren't worth over face value, but most of them are worth over face value now. Because they're getting a bit scarcer to find now. So yeah, it's good if you find these coins. Okay, we have this one. This is Beatrice Potter Anniversary Portrait. So this was to celebrate 150 years of the birth of Beatrice Potter, 2016. People love this coin, so that might be worth about £2, that one. So that one can get you a high return. Just get them into focus. There we go. So, also from the 2016 Beatrice Potter series, we have Squirrel Nutkin. This is the only one that is not worth a lot. This one, maybe about 75p to £1, which is not a lot for this coin, so I mean it should really be a face value coin because it's not really a desirable one. Okay, we have this one. This is the only coin from 2016 that's not worth anything. This is only worth face value. Miss Tiggy Winkle from 2016. It's got a mintage of 8 million, or just over 8 million, so it's very common. And I don't actually like that design. I don't mind Peter Rabbit and Beatrice Potter Portrait, but Squirrel Nutkin and Miss Tiggy Winkle, I don't really like those designs. Here's a nice one though. It's Team GB from 2016. This was to celebrate the Olympics in Rio of that year, I think. Yeah, it was. This coin is actually getting scarcer to find. So it used to be only worth 50p, now I'm saying it's probably going to be worth about £1.50. That's not bad. That is a low tier keeper for me now. Never used to be, but it is now. Actually, I should have done Jemima before, shouldn't I? Anyway, this is Jemima Poldark from 2016. This is the rarest Beatrice Potter 2016 character that you can find. It has a mintage of 2.1 million, I think, and it's worth £8 to £12. So that is a good return on that coin. Okay guys, so that's all for today. It's been a bit of a longer video, I'm going to say, but yeah, that's all for today guys. Part 2 should be coming out tomorrow hopefully, so I'll see you then. See you next time.